All right, welcome to Smokey's Footy Files. I'm your boy Jurnalist, and on this one, I did say I was going to watch a video on offsides for football. Now, I'm repeating this information with no context to you guys currently because I watched an episode of uh, what is it called? What is this? Was it All or Nothing? Yeah, I watched the episode of All or Nothing, but copyright has blocked it. So if it comes out in the next 48 hours after this drops, well, then YouTube's policy is going by what they've told me. If not, I'll have to wait 30 days before I could drop that one, and I'll have to find another soccer based video for me to fucking drop. But yeah, I did watch that first episode of the Tottenham one. It was pretty good. I was talking a little shit, but yeah. Uh, what's his name? Jose Marino? That boy, he might be nice. He might be nice as a coach. But yeah, let's get into this one. This is going to be the offsides rule in 3 minutes. I still think offsides is bullshit. You niggas is slow. I just think a nigga shouldn't be able to just hang out on the other side of the field. That's some sucker shit. But I shouldn't have to hold up because Slowfoot over here can't fucking keep up with me, and I can smoke this goalie. That's just don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. But you guys have tried to explain it to me. I do appreciate it. But that's why we're also watching this. So maybe if I see it visually, I could still at least understand visually why it's an offsides, but I still don't agree with it. You niggas just not fast enough. I don't think you should be able to kick the ball fucking 70 yards back the other way because your nigga caught these folks slipping. That's some sucker shit. But if I outrun niggas and now a nigga's just, oh, I'm too slow, but it's offside, so don't matter. Bitch ass nigga. Smoke your fucking goalie. Nigga better have hands. That's how I feel. But let's get into this one. Thank you for joining me. Let's go. Is this one? Yeah.
Offside, a rule created to prevent cherry picking on a large field. In other words, waiting at one side of the field for the ball to be kicked to you from the other end. In association football, you are in offside position when you are
Yo, that man is kicking the shit out of that nigga in the green. That's cold.
ahead of the ball and the second last defender. In association football, you are in offside position when you are ahead of the ball and the second last defender.
Well, the ball's got to be there. So you're offsides if you're ahead of the ball and the second to last defender. So second to last defender is the dude in front of 15. He's the second to last defender. But oh boy's not ahead of the ball.
However, the call is only made when you become active in play, like receiving the ball or blocking an opponent. Standing in an offside position alone is not a foul. The term second last defender includes the goalkeeper, so in most situations, the attention is on the last outfield player looking at offside. Technically, if any single part of your body is in front of the second last defender,
So the red team's attacking. So that red guy can't be fucking in front of that guy. But there's so much space to the right. I could just smoke these niggas. What is going on?
not including your arms and hands, you are still in an offside position. For example, you can be offside if only one leg is in front of the second last defender.
What? Really? One leg?
If you're completely level with the second last defender, not in front of or behind him, you are onside. There are three main points to the offside rule. Number one, the key moment is when the ball is passed. Number two, you cannot be offside if you are behind the ball when it's passed, for example in corner kicks. And number three, you cannot be offside in your own half during throw-ins or goal kicks. When I say key moment, I mean that this is when the referee will know if he has to make a call or not. Thus, standing in an offside position is not a foul or an offense. You can stand in an offside position.
Who's coming in? Barcelona's coming in. And the second to last defender is that nigga at the 18 mark. And if I run past that nigga with the ball, I'm now offsides, but I can smoke his goalie.
For the whole game, without the referee ever blowing his whistle if you do not interfere with the play. Interfering with play includes receiving the ball, blocking an opposing player's view, or blocking his path. You can receive the ball ahead of the second last defender, but the pass cannot be made when you are ahead of him. This allows breakaways to happen in soccer. This is what makes the offside hard to call sometimes. The decision has to be made referring to the moment the ball is passed, not the moment the player receives it. This is the most important part of understanding offside. Also, if the ball is passed to an opponent in an offside position, this will not be called as offside. The pass has to be from a teammate. Number 2. You cannot be offside if you are behind the ball when it is passed. The best way to think of this is a two-player breakaway. The defenders have been left behind and it's now two teams.
Okay, so this is allowed. So I can smoke this nigga. This nigga free food out here. Cause this shit that's pissing me off is like if I get in this situation and I gotta wait for Slowfoot over here on the right of me, that's stupid as shit. And I should be able to smoke this nigga.
Teammates heading towards an unprotected goal.
Watch out, bitch.
As long as the player receiving the pass was behind the ball.
Oh, I should be able to smoke this nigga or pass it. It shouldn't fucking matter. You have no help. My onside or offside position should not fucking matter.
When the pass was made, the two players can pass to each other. Again, that's the key moment. Likewise, the first contact made after a corner kick can never be offside. Number 3. An exception to the rule is during throw-ins and goal kicks. The first contact made after a throw-in or goal kick can never be offside. After the first contact, though, the rule comes back into play. The offside rule is also in effect during free kicks. Justifiably, if the ball is passed to you when you are in your own half, you can never be offside. So that's the offside rule. Again, I think the most important thing to remember is that you are looking at when the ball is passed, the instant it leaves the passing player's foot, and not when it's received. One last thing, if the ball comes to a player as a result of a deflection off an opposing player, or after hitting the post, he will still be called for an offside from the moment that the ball last left his teammate's foot, not at the moment of the deflection.
That's stupid as shit. Stupid as shit. I don't like offsides. The rule should be much simpler. Nigga, you can't wait on the other end of the field. You got to play over here with us. But if you break away, nigga's just too slow. It's just what it is. And the deflection rule, that shit is stupid. It came off the post. It doesn't matter whose foot it fucking came off of. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you for rocking with me on this soccer journey, or excuse me, football journey. I am trying to get these videos out as soon as I can, but apparently the copyrights on football imaging is just way crazier. So yeah, maybe I can find a nice little treasure trove of things I can go over. But yeah, we're gonna try and keep this going and learning the rules of football. Thank you. I'll see you guys on the next one. Hope this helped anybody with the offside rule, but I still don't like it, but I do understand it now. Especially the key point, like he said, it's when it comes off the person's foot, that's a real big distinction. So yeah, that'll be it for me. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for joining me.